Hi, this is Deborah with Voice for Fitness. So, what is for supper? It's why you clicked on this title, I know. And I have something really exciting to share with you from researchers from the University of Texas Medical Branch, published just recently in the Journal of Nutrition. What they found really reinforces studies that those very researchers, or many of those key researchers, have been looking at finding since 2009, that our current RDAs for protein are actually about recommending ways to keep you from being deficient in protein. That's not necessarily the same as keeping you with optimal protein synthesis so that your muscles can grow, not lose muscle tissue as you age, so that you can be as active, as strong, have as much endurance and as much energy as you want to do the things that you'd like to as you age. So it's a really exciting time to be aging since you don't have a lot of choice otherwise. So here's what they found, and here's what's important. You need more muscle. You need, in order to have that resistance training of a high quality kind, and you may need to check with somebody to make sure you're getting that. You need adequate calories overall, but most importantly within that, you need adequate protein, and you need it at the right time. So the question about dinner comes from the study. They took two groups of subjects. One group had 3 meals of 30 grams of protein, and it was a well-rounded meal, but it consisted of at least 30 grams of protein within each of those meals. The other group had 90 grams of protein during the day, but they had 65 grams of their protein at the evening meal, which is unfortunately what a lot of us in the Western world do. We have a really light breakfast, or we skip it, we're in a hurry, or we're dieting. We have a little bit better lunch as far as nutrition or protein goes, and then we tend to eat or overeat our biggest meal in the evening. So what the researchers found is that if you spread it out evenly throughout the day, we have much better luck using that for optimal muscle protein synthesis. That is rebuilding our muscles after exercise, which breaks them down. Even though it's a resistance training makes us strong, it's a breakdown activity. So we're aging and breaking down naturally with that aging process. We're exercising to rebuild our muscle, but breaking it down as we do it. And if we don't have adequate calories and protein, that's also breaking down. So you actually could be exercising your muscle away if you're not careful as you age. So it's really important that you get your adequate muscle protein synthesis going with those 30 grams at breakfast, 30 grams at lunch, and 30 grams at dinner. And click right here if you'd like an idea of what that looks like and how much is it. So it's not much more than a lean serving, small and moderate serving of beef, chicken, salmon, and I can give you some better ideas for breakfast, which seem to be hardest for most of my clients and customers. But the other thing to keep in mind is you can't make up for it. So 65 grams, whether you're a 20-year-old bodybuilder or you are a 70-year-old aging but exercising and trying to be active golfer who's retired, neither one of them can use that 65 grams of protein at dinner, whether that's a steak hanging over the edge or it's 2 pieces of chicken. Doesn't matter what it is. That's probably too many calories in one setting. It's also not used by the body. So once you hit 30, that's about all we can handle. It can be adjusted a little bit more based on exercise, the body's metabolism, but that range is really safe right at 30. So if that was helpful, click right here for more information just like this on an email list that I call the Active Aging List. And I'll see you on the other side.